Hey YouTube, Ryan Norris here. How's it going? Today I just want to talk a little bit about something that I've been getting a bit of flack for in recent months, involving my comic character Benson. For those who don't know, I write and draw indie comics for fun. And well, what has happened in recent months? I've had people basically straight out come out and basically stating that Benson is just a complete copy, complete rip-off of Deadpool. And basically naturally, since I created Benson and whatnot in my own stories and whatnot, so naturally it's my own work. I'm going to defend it. So basically, let me just ask this question: can you copy a character you never knew existed at the time you created it? Answer is no, you can't. Now, back when I created Benson, I wasn't a big comic nerd. I wasn't a big comic nerd myself. I was like 14, 15 when I created Benson, and I'll admit he was inspired from the DC Comics character Deathstroke, or as I knew him back then, simply as Slade from the Teen Titans cartoon that aired, I think, 2003, something like that. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, but I wasn't big into comics, I wasn't reading Marvel comics. In fact, the only comic I really read and could afford was Phantom comics. Because as a kid, not having my own money, those were just the comics, my grandfather would always get for me. So anyway, my point is, I had no idea what Deadpool was, who he was, hadn't heard of him. But because I couldn't really afford my own comics, I like to draw my own comics and create things and make little stories and and show my friends and things. And to this day, that's all I still do. I draw comics. I do it for fun. It's not about really trying to make money for me. It'd be nice, but let's talk reality here. Is it really going to happen? Probably not. But I love to do it anyway. I'm very passionate about creating things. That's who I am. That's who I'll always be. And to hell with those who try to bring me down for it. So can you copy a character you never knew existed? Of course you can't. But you might create something similar, even in the name. Like I said, he was based more off Deathstroke from DC Comics. I hadn't even heard of Deadpool yet. And I just wanted to create a sort of character for my own characters to go up against. Bit of fun. I create comics for fun, not really for profit. And when people go around slamming the things you do and what you're trying to do, especially for something as silly as that, you'd have to give Marvel some fluff for it as well, because Deadpool is a direct rip-off of Deathstroke, if you didn't know. And yeah, I'm more targeting that little statement at the person who actually wrote that post. It's been well established that Deadpool is a rip-off of Deathstroke from DC Comics. Now, what I did with Benson was a complete accident, and me being 13, 14-year-old kid at the time who wasn't very creative at the time, didn't have much of an imagination back then. You can't really you know, you can't really slam me for it. I don't think you can, you know, I don't agree with that. You know, but the creativity I have now in terms of my comics and my work, you know, I had to work at it. And the only way I got better at it was to keep doing comics. And to be perfectly honest, Benson is the entire key to my comic universe. If I hadn't created a character that was darker, nastier, a ruthless killer, it didn't give me, I wouldn't have developed enough creativity to do the same thing to the original character, to the other, you know, supervillains I hadn't, also to give them a bit more evil so they could put up a more of a threat to my good guys. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? But yes, like I said, this is my work. I will defend it, and I'm not mad at this guy for posting this. In fact, I actually kind of take it as a bit of a compliment, actually. Even though he kind of went on to say, "I hate your comic and go kill yourself." But he's entitled to his opinion. He wants to be your comic book, you know, Adolf Hitler about it, then, well, so be it, you know. I'm not just suddenly going to go, oh, well, then I'll just not do any more Benson comics. I'll just, give up. Give up, yeah, just stop. I mean, I'm sure people would like me to stop, but I'm not going to. It's my life, and, fuck you, man. Fuck you. Big time.